Alright, Rebellion Souls. Today I've put together an artifact tier list, and I'm gonna break it down for you. We're starting at C tier, which is decent but outclassed. B tier, which is solid choices but not game changing. A tier is very strong, almost S tier, but we can't have all S tiers, so. And S tier is top artifacts in the game. They are game changing, they provide the most bonus. And don't forget to leave a comment if you need anything explained, or if you'd like to add on any thoughts. Alright, let's jump right into the tier list. Starting at C tier, Knight's Plate. This is best for Shizuka, Loss, and Shea. Next is Ornis, and it's best for Yui, Aiko, and Shea. Best part about Ornis is its special bonus. That's what you're really focusing on with this artifact. You gotta get it full stars for it to really shine. Telepathy Stone is best for Kaori, Remiya, and Miru. And Treasure Trove is best for Loss, Lilitus, Milady. And now we move on to B tier. Remember, these are good choices, but they're not the game-changing ones. Shell Pendant. It's got an exclusive bonus for Remiya, so it is best on Remiya, but can be used on Miu and Miru. Obsidian Dominator is the exclusive for Tio, so it's best for Tio, but it can also go on Oscar and Loss by providing that damage reduction and attack bonus. Lovely Cup is the exclusive for Aiko, and it's best for Aiko, Shea, and Liliana. And then we've actually got Acrobat Daggers here in B tier because they are 7.2% attack and crit 6% to start. And they're best for Shizuka, Shea, and Yui, who can really use those stats early on. Next is Twin Claymores. This would be the best for Shea, Vander, and Loss. Now, personally, obviously, Twin Claymores can go on pretty much anyone, but we're picking the best three, and I didn't include characters that have an obvious, much better item. Otherwise, it'd just be the same few characters over and over again. Barnes Proof is next, and it's the exclusive for Loss, so this is actually the best on Loss, Nyes, and Lilitus. Next is Melusine's Proof. This is best for Oscar, Remiya, and Miru. And then we've got another SR in here, Pope's Staff. With the HP and guard, it's pretty tanky, making it the best for Kaori, Remiya, and Miru. Okay, now that we're in A tier, I can explain these a bit more. Demon Scarf. Its stats are attack plus 10, CC rate plus 8, and accuracy plus 16%. Exclusive bonus. If on Vander, at the start of battle, all allies get accuracy plus 10%. This is going to be best for Vander, Shea, and Shizuka. The CC rate really helps with the Vander and Shea. The attack and accuracy are good on Shizuka as well. Next is Drucken. Attack plus 10%, CC resist 8%, and skill damage plus 20%. This exclusive bonus for Shea adds damage reduction plus 12, making it the best for Shea, and then it would be good for Vander and Yui. Next is Phase Corolla. Attack plus 10%, speed plus 30, breach plus 28%. The exclusive bonus if on Lilitus. At the start of battle, 10% chance for enemies SP minus 50. It's obviously best for Lilitus, Shizuka, and Nyes. With the breach and attack and the speed, it can actually become pretty important for Shizuka. Next is Orcus's Proof, which is attack plus 10%, crit resist plus 12%, and damage plus reduction plus 10%. And if it's on Oscar, you get an additional CC resist of 10%. So, of course, this is the best for Oscar. Then you could put it on Loss or Lilitus next. And then we've got Gruen's Proof as the last A rank. Stats are attack plus 10%, crit damage reduction plus 16%, and damage reduction plus 10%. Exclusive bonus, if on Nyes you get a guard plus 20%. This is huge for Nyes, so it's best for Nyes. And then you can put it on Loss and Milady, who also benefit greatly from damage reduction items. Alright guys, we finally made it to S tier. These are the top artifacts. They are the most game-changing ones. We've got White Whale. Its stats are attack plus 10%, skill damage plus 12%, and damage reduction plus 10%. All these stats are really good. And then it's got an exclusive bonus, if on Miu, CC rate plus 20%. So you know her 50% chance to freeze? Add 20% to that. And now it's the best for Miu, Yui, and Shea. Because Yui and Shea can both benefit from every single stat here: attack, skill damage, damage reduction. We'll take all of that. Next is Ryzen's Proof. Attack plus 10%, HP plus 7.2%, and CC resist plus 14%. Pretty good. You know, you want to limit the amount of freeze you're getting, or stun, or bleed, or anything. Its exclusive bonus, if on Milady though, breach plus 40%. Crazy number, obviously making it the best for Milady. Then you can actually put it on Nyes or Loss, if it's the only artifact you have, because they'll benefit from that attack, HP, and CC resist. Queen's Tiara, attack plus 10%, HP plus 7.2, and crit damage plus 32%. Exclusive bonus, if on Liliana, damage reduction plus 12%. It's best for Liliana, of course, and then Yui and Shea, because Yui and Shea both can crit for some pretty massive damage. And lastly, we've got the best artifact in the game, not counting the URs. I'm not even gonna bother with those. Those ones should be obvious, and they're really hard to get, so we've just left them out completely. The best artifact that is obtainable for everyone is Black Katana. Stats at plus 10%, HP plus 7.2%, and breach plus 40%. Making that breach in the top 3 and not the exclusive bonus makes that the best artifact hands down. It's basically twin claymores with extra attack stat, and that's the only reason Claymore is so low ranking, because there's just a better version of it. But if you put it on Shizuka, you get crit plus 6%. This makes it insane for Shizuka, who has high natural crit, especially with the guilt bonus. And then the next two characters are freaking everybody, man. But I picked Nyes and Loss because their ability specifically. And so yeah, I picked Nyes and Loss as the best next two, because they benefit greatly from the HP stat, and that extra breach and attack of course helps everyone. So again, this is why this is the top rank S tier. It can go on literally anybody, but if you had to choose, I'd put on Shizuka or Nyes and Loss. Alright guys, so that has been the artifacts sorted from weakest to strongest, and this is based on their overall impact, and each artifact included the top 3 characters that would benefit the most from it. Alright guys, let me know if you what you think of the list, if you'd make any tweaks yourself, and just to go over again, C tier is artifacts are okay, but they're not the priority picks. B tier is situationally useful, but they get outclassed. A tier is artifacts that are amazing, but they are not as strong as the S tier ones. And S tier ones are the game changers, the bonuses, and the must-haves for their best characters. And I'll throw in an honorable mention here, Black Ribbon. I left it out because it is either C tier if you don't have your crit on Yui built up, and it's even worse on everyone else. So it's either C tier, or if you have a maxed out crit Yui, I'm talking guild bonus maxed out, affinity with crit maxed out, and the artifact itself, Black Ribbon, has a few stars in it, then and only then does Black Ribbon move up to S tier. So if you don't have a Yui with insanely high crit chance already, the Black Ribbon will actually make her do millions less damage. You're better off putting Twin Claymores on. You're better off putting Black Katana on. Basically anything else with damage and breach. Yui will benefit far more from the breach than the crit chance and crit damage. I learned this the hard way, so hopefully you guys see this before you spend 75 on the Black Ribbon, because once you do, you're not getting that 75 back, and it might be worse than the Twin Claymores or even Acrobat daggers you already have. Alright guys, this has been DonBauce's artifact tier list. Have a good one.
I'm not really a people person, but when you need help, and you will, call me.